Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome to the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Extra videos. Now, as I've said multiple times throughout the game, I am playing the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX version. The DX version was a version of Link's Awakening that was released like 4, maybe 5 years after the original. And they did a few new things to the game. They added color, obviously. They changed a few items around, like instead of the stone beak in the original game, it was called the stone fragment. And then also, like, some of the treasure chests got switched around. But one of the main features of the new game is a completely new dungeon you can unlock. To find out about this dungeon, we have to get this book. All you gotta do is run into the bookcases or the wall with the Pegasus boots and you'll get the book. Do you want to read this book? Sure. New World of Color under the 5 gravestones. Okay, so that's kind of a puzzle we have to figure out. Thankfully, like, I know that code off the top of my head, so it shouldn't be too hard to for me to figure out. No, I don't want to read it again. I don't need to. So yeah, today I'm going to release videos of this new dungeon. The new dungeon isn't very long. It shouldn't take me 2 videos, but there are a few puzzles that could take me a long time, so if there are 2 videos, I'll just release both of them on the same day. And then tomorrow, I'm also going to be covering the other extra that you can find in this game. That adds sort of a new side quest to the game. Not very, like, worthwhile, I'd say. If you have a Game Boy camera, tomorrow's video will probably be, like, an awesome video for you guys. But if you don't, I really wouldn't recommend you check the video out, but there are some cool features, so you might want to check it out, but it's not really much of an extra. It's more of just like a small little add-on. So yeah, I'm going to solve this puzzle very quickly, not very hard. Down, left, up, right, up. I think that's the pattern. Anyways, in here you have these 2 skeleton guys. You talk to them and they give you a trivia question. Our clothes are never the same. If I am red, he is blue. If he is red, I am blue. What color is my cloth? Your cloth is blue. Don't tell anyone. Do you have the powder? If not, you must go back. Okay. Our colors are never the same. If I am red, he is blue. If he is red, I am blue. What color is my cloth? You are red. Don't tell anyone. The Fairy Queen is waiting for you. Oh, a Fairy Queen. So yeah, I think you can actually get to this place in the original Game Boy. Oh wait, no, not the original Game Boy game. But if you play this game on the original Game Boy, the DX version, because there were a few Game Boy titles where you could play them on the original Game Boy, but you couldn't see their colors when you're playing the Game Boy version, so you'd have a lot of trouble going through the dungeon. So it's definitely recommended that you play this game on either the Game Boy Color or, well, as any version of the... What am I trying to say? The version of the... like the Game Boy player or the... I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Hey, just ignore me. But you should be able to see the colors fine on the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, or the Game Boy player for the GameCube. I don't know if the Super NES version of the, like, the Super Game Boy for the Super NES, I don't know if that'll work or not, but you can try it. And here, I think you get the stone beak. Yep. Up here is actually a small little mini-boss. I gotta do this little puzzle first, though. Yeah, these puzzles aren't very hard. They're basically just, like, hit something until they become a certain color. That's what the majority of the puzzles are. Anyways, here's that mini-boss. Another one of those giant gels. Just keep hitting it with your sword. You fool, your sword won't work. Try something else. Okay. This is what the guys were talking about. You have to use magic powder against this boss. I think. Well, okay, the sword won't work when he's in cactus form. But when he's normal, like, gel form, you can use it as much as you want. Okay, why isn't that working? Okay. So, when you do that, you get a fairy. Thank God, because I lost a lot of health in that battle for, like, no reason. Actually, I think the only reason I was able to do damage is because I have the level 2 sword. Okay, you got the Nightmare's key. Now you can open the door to the Nightmare's lair. Yeah, we got the Nightmare's key very early on. We even have it before the map. That's kind of embarrassing. So let's go back. I think there's another key we have to get before we can go on. Okay, down here. Ah, these stupid. Come on. Okay, how are these guys doing so much damage to me? Okay, I think this is another key. You got a small key, you can open a locked door. Yay! So yeah, this dungeon really isn't very long at all. And right here we have another boss. Just equip the Rock's Feather because you'll have to do a lot of jumping around in this battle. And just like go up to them and just keep hitting them with your sword. Ow. Oh, that was smart. I jumped right into the spikes. I'm a smart hero of time. Give me your fairy. I need your fairy. There, thank you. Okay. In here, I think is the switch that'll go into the next room. Okay, and in this room, it has to be the map. I don't see any other place the map could be. So I'm gonna say for the record that the map is in here. Yep, that's gotta be the map. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. I guess I can go in here. I think there's a key in here. Yep. So all I do, just throw these guys into the correct holes. I think you can even use your sword and... What the? How do you move? Like, I threw the green one in there, and then they threw the red one in there. I don't get that. You can also use your sword to knock them in their holes, but I think throwing works a little better. And here you get a key, and that should be all the keys for this dungeon. And I should be able to finish this in the 11 minutes that I have. We'll see what happens, though. Because this puzzle is a beast. I hate this puzzle. What you gotta do is you gotta make all the red blue, so I have to make them all blue here. But I spent like, I tried to record this earlier, and I spent like 5 minutes on this, and I was like, no. So I went back and did the recording over. So yeah, right here I'm gonna cut if I need to. I'm sure there's a lot of people right now going, you can't solve this? Well, oh, I solved it. Okay. That was ironic. Okay, so in here, Gels. That's all there is, I think. Wow, there's literally nothing in this room. Ooh, okay, let's use the hook shot. And let's fight the boss. The boss is a giant crystal switch. Blue is safe, yellow is caution, red is danger. Yellow is caution, red is danger. Take your time. Okay, so you have to hit him when the crystal switch is red to take damage. Very easy boss. Probably the easiest boss in the game. But in here we find a fairy. Let's talk to her. Welcome, Slim. I admire you for coming this far. I will give you the power of color. If you want offense, choose red. If you want defense, choose blue. Which power do you want? Well, since I'm more of a mighty defensive guy, I'm gonna go for blue. Are you sure? Yes, I am. Relax and close your eyes. And now we're wearing blue for the rest of the game. And then our damage will be reduced by half. So that's what the tunics do. If you choose the red one, obviously your attack will be doubled. I will now take you out. Ooh, take me out. Sweet. So yeah, that's what you get from completing the color dungeon. You get a tunic of your choice. You can get the blue tunic, which will have the damage you take, and then the red tunic will double the damage you give. So choose whatever you want. Either tunic can really help you through the game, so it really doesn't matter what you choose. If you want to really destroy things, then probably go for the red tunic, but I'd say defense is more important in the long run. But yeah, that was the color dungeon. See you tomorrow when I do the camera side quest. For this camera side quest, I will have to start a new file because a lot of the snapshots that I could get in this file are now gone because I waited so long. So I will see you tomorrow when I do the snapshots on a new file.